All right, fam, this ain't gonna be a long video. Just want to show y'all how I like to put my peppers in the ground. So I'm gonna be doing some peppers. I'll be doing my tomatoes the same way, cucumbers, anything that produces a fruit, butternut squash, hot peppers. Today we're doing all bell peppers. I got 6 different varieties. I got a purple bell, green bell peppers, red bell peppers, orange bell peppers. This is new to me here. This is a candy cane chocolate cherry bell pepper. So looking forward to growing that. And the golden bell pepper, which I believe should be a yellowish bell pepper. I've done yellow bell peppers, but golden, I'm not sure if that's gonna be an orange or a yellow, but we're gonna find out. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna dig a hole. I'm gonna pop 2 peppers in that hole, or close to each other. We're gonna hit them with a little bone meal. This is bone meal here. I got some crushed eggshells. This jar of crushed eggshells, which is good for the calcium, magnesium. You saw when I harvest my worm castings, if you follow the channel. We're gonna put a little worm casting in there. And then to help with the transplant shot, we're gonna top them off and hit them with a little diluted 511, family. I'm gonna pause this here, and we're gonna get started. Okay, fam, just to show you what's going on with this bed here. I got some cabbages in the back. I got some volunteer tomatoes coming up. I got beets. This is one of the beds where I threw the beets. I got beets coming up all over the bed. I'll be thinning out soon. I'll probably pop a couple string beans, bush beans in this bed also. But I like to use these tomato cages. Back you up so you can see what I'm talking about here. These those tomato cages that come, I think it's like 3 stakes, and then comes with the little arms so you can snap together. I bought a whole bunch of those stakes and arms on Amazon. Whole lot cheaper than what you find in that little 3-pack. I find that they work great for peppers. They ain't about nothing when it comes to tomatoes. But just real quick, I'm gonna show you this and we're gonna move on, family. Handful of worm castings. Handful of bone meal. I found another container where it had some crushed eggshells left over. We're gonna put that in there. We're gonna mix all that in right there. Get you there so you can see what I'm doing here. Get that all nice and mixed in. We're gonna pop out 2 of these pepper plants. Stick them in there. We're gonna mark them. That's the candy cane chocolate cherry bell peppers, family. And then we're gonna come back behind it and we're gonna water them with some 511. So I got 3 that's going in this bed. I'll probably do 2. I got 2 in another bed. And I got 1 that I'm going to plant with some, I got some cucumbers and I have some tomatoes, believe, growing in that bed. That'll be growing in that bed also. Let me get to that and get back with you. Okay, fam, just want to bring you back real quick to show you how I'm doing some more companion planting here. I got some onions on the end of this bed here. And this bed, I believe, is 6 by 5. I believe that's what it is. No, I'm wrong. It might be 7 by 5. But anyway, I got some onions on the end here. Got my holes prepared. I just got to mix the soil up and throw my plants in. I got some dill. I'm going with some straight 8 cucumbers, 2 planting holes for that. My green bell peppers. On this end, I'm doing tomatoes. I know they say tomatoes and dill don't do well together, but I'm hoping because I got the tomatoes on the other side of the bed and not real close to the dill, they'll be fine. As the dill gets a little more mature, for some reason, something I was reading was saying about how the dill and tomatoes don't do well together. We're gonna find out. But I got some San Marzano tomatoes here. This is the 4th one I'm planting in my garden, so they spaced out around the garden. And I got a big boy tomato I'm doing over there. Marigolds. I'll also plant some basil on this back end. And again, I have my tomato cage that I'm using for peppers. I might as well call it pepper cage because it'll never see a tomato. And I'm trellising with my cattle paddle trellis. I am trellising the cucumbers and the tomatoes. Let me back up, see if you can see that. I don't know how much that you can get in with the sun, but I just wanted to show you that, family, and share that a little bit, tell you a bit of information with you. I'll bring you back later. I forgot to mention, family, I also have carrot seeds that I threw in this bed that's coming up. And this is volunteer tomatoes that I have coming all over my garden. I guess it was in the compost. Had a bunch of tomato seeds in the compost. And normally I would top these peppers, my bell peppers, or any of my peppers, to make them more bushy. But because I'm planting 2 and with essentially like a square foot, I'm not really worried about topping them. I think I should have plenty of peppers. Just let them grow tall and bushy. Now for the tomatoes, family. You can see this tomato. It's a little bit of root bound here. I'll break that up a little bit. But you can see they had leaves coming out. And I actually chopped these leaves off because I knew I was going to be planting this about 2 days ago. Try to give it some time to heal up so it's not bruised. Now if you don't do that, give it time to heal. I've had success with that because I did the San Marzano tomato. I just chopped that one up right before, I chopped the leaves off right before I put it in there. So you see I still stuck it in there. So if you don't do that, I've had success either way. But I knew I was gonna be planting this one. And the reason that I chopped it up was because I'm gonna bury this all the way down. Because if you don't know, the tomatoes will actually take root. See if I can see. I don't know if you can see the little fuzzy part on the tomato, but a lot of them can actually become roots. So I'm pushing my mixed up soil back in there. And you see I buried so much of that. Put my marker down. That's the big boy there. This is right at ground level. And I haven't hooked up my drip irrigation yet, but that's my drip irrigation line. So when I irrigate it, or when I water it, eventually, when I hook that up, I won't have to worry about it splashing on the leaves, getting diseases and stuff to pop up on the leaves and having more issues.